Let me start, guys. I've got the other stream up. 1 second. Alright, there we go. Finally. Oh, guys, we have returned. It's been too long, chat. It's been 2 hours. 2 whole hours. I know. I missed you guys. Very, very tragic. Let's see here. Okay. Here we go. Let me pick my Discord. Excuse me, guys. Okay. I think we're good. Lost my Twitch stream. Okay, there we are. This new stratagem is kind of cringe. You're not wrong, brother. The new stratagem is quite cringe, isn't it? I would say it's fairly cringe. Pretty fucking toxic, I'm not gonna lie. I'll make that the title, why don't we? We are indeed back. Alright, sorry dude. It's always a pain in the ass to set up all this shit when I go back live. So, we will be... Also, to all you psychos that sent me tier 1s while I was gone. May your banners reign highly above your enemies and such. May your family line never perish. In fact, may your family line conquer worlds. Yeah. I think that's a good level of glaze. Okay, we're gonna... Right. Alright, this is it. Okay. He's at it again, chat. We always are. We never really stop here at FTG. Hey, what would you recommend for Bulwark besides the Xeno phase? I mean, literally anything you want. I'll go that far. Like, whatever you want to use on this guy. Like, any block weapon ever will do well on him. He's quite strong. But speaking of Bulwark, I kind of want to make a Sergeant Matora's build. Our Ultramarine Iron Halo. Oh, yes. So they actually buffed up the rate of fire plasma here, so it's actually just better than ever, which is kind of nice. But maybe we don't need the rate of fire, guys, and maybe we only need the firepower. This one has higher gun strike damage, so might as well, right? Go for a bit of horde clear, go for a bit of armor restoration. Yeah, we can't do consecutive ones there, so we'll just do this. Could take Armored Advance, Glory Shield, Inspiration. Could take Shock and Awe. Could take Advanced Conditioning too. Advanced Conditioning is not bad for like newer players. I don't think it's bad at all.
We thought the quarters reporting for duty.
Here we go. About the Bulwark bug, defensive mastery has no cooldown. Is there a Bulwark bug right now? That's fucking stupid. Is that true? Has no cooldown? Thank you, Tom Clancy Rainbow, for the prime.
Xenos filth over there.
What's the best way to level classes in this game for the extra perks? I mean, I have a whole leveling guide in this game. Now, I kind of like this. I used to use the balanced one all the time, but I actually like this one a lot. So this one takes a little bit longer to charge up, but the gun strike damage, I'm pretty sure. Let me just test it real quick. Let's just test real quick, okay? So we don't lie to the people at home. For that is unbecoming of the tuber. As a YouTuber, it's your job to only ever lie on accident. Bang. Alright, 94. Maybe we don't care that much about the firepower. 94. What's the highest? So if that's a base 94, what's the heroic one? What is the heroic one then? How do you feel about the Wave 25 ordeal? That's just 25. It could be a normal or hard. I don't think it has to be in anything, so I don't think it really matters that much. Oh, we could use the balanced axe. We could do that. I actually quite like this weapon. I take the heroic plasma. Oh, I have no idea what I'm cooking up with that. We ain't cooking shit, chat. I'll say that. We could go for a salamander, though. Inferno pistol, salamander assault, flying down enemies. What kind of melee weapon would a salamander use? A hammer, probably. Probably a fucking thunder hammer, right? I don't know, chat. I'm open to suggestions. Anytime. I see the gun strikes back to pre-patch 13. It seems that way. It does seem that way. I mean, we'll test it out again right now. This is 94, but now we have the buff. So if we take the buff into here, I'm actually curious if the heroic plasma actually hits harder or not. Let me go. What melee weapon do salamanders prefer? Yeah, Thunderhammer. Because their heritage is master artisans and blacksmiths. Come get it. Oh, just one-shot them off of that. Forgot we're bulwark. Oh yeah, we have a fucking perfect parry damage, of course, but that's not gonna tell us shit. Whatever, we'll do a Sergeant Majora's build later. For now, Lamenter Assault, maybe. We're gonna do a Salamander Thunderhammer build with the Inferno pistol. That's what we're gonna do. Balanced Thunderhammer with the new. I mean, we could do the new plasma, but the new. I don't know. I don't know. I'll think of something. Is it true the bulwark is bugged to have no cooldown? Is that actually true? Who's spouting lies? Is somebody spouting lies again? I swear to God. You guys do say the occasional fib, you know that? Y'all hate the truth. Okay. I had an idea before I got on here. I swear to God, I promise I did. There was a thing in my brain before I got on the stage, but now here we are. Push comes to shove and head empty. I guess do a triple heroic build for this with like a tarantula sentry gun build. These aren't bad. I just don't know how I want to set this one up. So chain headshots, unflinching focus, furious gun strike, definitely, and maybe stim boost. Arc cleave, definitely. With the burn bolter, we are a. Yeah, we'll do that. We'll do burn bolter. Burn bolter is actually really good for CHP recovery. So the main place this gun struggles with is like CHP recovery, but if you're charging up and you have your servo gun active, you can recover all of your HP, which is actually pretty epic. So for that reason, we're gonna take it. Oh, I guess we'll do it the old-fashioned way. And then for this, we'll take... We have a couple. I'd either go down the top tree from like a little bit more headshot damage or the bottom. But the bottom is actually more damage overall, so I do kind of prefer it. It's really up to you whether you want recoupment or not. I kind of value that a little bit more in this mode than Rampage. I don't feel like losing damage on our secondary, so whatever. We'll do this live. The 15-second free armor is really nice. Yeah, this is not... in operations especially, recoupment is very strong, because recoupment will just get you back your armor over and over. This becomes, like, impossible to actually trigger in the siege mode eventually, and Rampage is also very strong there. But rapid health and things like this, if you want to take things that are not like the... if you want to skip stim boost, you should definitely be taking rapid health, because that will help you stay above, like, one-shot breakpoints pretty easily. And I also just prefer Divine Might over Remote Threat here, because as much as, like, Long Range Barrage is pretty good, I kind of prefer just not taking another... like, I would have a flat damage buff for my grenade. That's the takeaway here. Salamander with Hammer works too. Lamenter Assault? Yeah, we can do Salamander. Well, the reason... here's the real reason why I want to do this. Is because we can just put on the fucking cave. Alright? That's the only reason. We can put on this stupid-ass cape. Put on our goofy, salamander armor. Go fucking crazy. With our Tyrannic War Veteran armor pieces. For the helmet, I don't even know what I would use on the helmet. Can salamanders, like, try to not be ugly for 5 seconds? Is that even possible? Are they capable of that? Can a salamander just look good in Space Marine 2? Is that doable? Can it look good? This is a genuine question. Is a salamander physically capable of looking not shit in 40k? Dragon Spheres look pretty good. Those other guys, though. For the Emperor, yes, he can. I'm not so convinced. Salamander don't look like Squidward competition. Fucking impossible, okay? It's fucking impossible. Give him a different helmet. We'll have the Dragon Spheres a Crusader helmet. Not with that helmet. Yeah, it's like, they're fighting for their lives out here, trying to not look ugly, but like it's a losing battle. That is like that salamander pack they gave us. So that really was like the worst pack ever. That one was shit. That alone held back all of the Reclamation update. I can't bear to witness this guy anymore. Okay, go back to Tech Marine. Okay, let's record this one. Hey guys, first Guardsman here. So I'll be talking about a Xenophase Blade Deathwatch Imperial Fist Tech Marine build for Space Marine 2 Patch 13. And now, this build is a triple heroic build. We are taking the Deathwatch Heavy Bolt Rifle, Heroic Heavy Plasma Pistol, and the Xenophase Blade. Or, you know, the Heroic Plasma Pistol and the Heavy... Okay, fuck. Okay. Hey guys, first Guardsman here. So I'll be talking about a Heroic Heavy Bolt... Fuck. Hey guys, first Guardsman here. I'll be talking about a Deathwatch Xenophase Blade build for the Tech Marine. For the Tech Marine? Fuck. But FTG streams are the best. I love the Salamander slander. Dude, it's not even slander. They just look like shit in this game, okay? Salamanders don't have to look like shit. They don't have to look like shit. They have great potential in them, okay? Amazing, exceptional potential. They just happen to pick the wrong looking outfit every single fucking time. Here's what we're gonna do. I'm gonna make a different salamander. We're gonna make a salamander on this guy. We're gonna give him the ultramarine coated armor. Now bear with me, chat. Have faith. Have faith, okay? I am going to fucking cook, alright? I'm going to cook up an outfit that looks fucking spectacular, okay? Salamander backpack, check. I'm gonna put down the leg pieces, also check. Not a robot one. He is not bitch made. He never lost a leg. He would never. Not this one. Where is it? Okay, we'll give him like... Alright, so the right leg, we'll make it a molecular bonded one. That's one of the new leg pieces, okay? We're gonna make them gold. We're gonna make them all gold. I don't want like Liberator gold. I want like solid cocaine. Not cocaine. Maybe. Something else gold. Alright, we want red lenses because the normal lenses, shit. Garbage. We don't want that shit. We want gold. I require gold. Alright, gold on the arms too. Oh yeah. All coming together. A little bit of trim on the legs. We'll do this one. I can't help but feel like we're missing something incredibly necessary in all of this, which is, you know, make this all look better. As if my guy had like a fucking cave. Okay. Like he had like a red cave. Or is like a black cave. Whatever. Bright gold in the face mask to match the laurel. Okay, maybe. I don't think there is one. Oh, maybe they add them now. They don't have a lot of gold options on the faceplates, is why. I mean, he does look pretty good. The most you could expect from a salamander in this game. Give him a Melta. But on that note, we're gonna play the Bulwark class with concussive 4s and a Space Wolf. Okay. Do we even have the perk tree here properly set up? I think we do. Hey guys, first Guardsman here. Let's be talking about a Space Wolf Block Thunderhammer build for the Assault, not for the Assault class. Hey guys, first Guardsman here. Let's be talking about a Bulwark Thunderhammer build for Space Marine 2 Patch 13 using the new secondary Bolt Carbine and the Block Thunderhammer. Now, the Block Thunderhammer is the best on the Bulwark in my opinion, mainly because this class really benefits from having a zero frame startup parry for things like Intimidating Aura, on top of the fact that the block charge stagger effect, that really benefits benefits the Bulwark, because the Bulwark in general does kind of struggle with balanced weapons as opposed to Assault, because Assault can actually animation cancel out of these, and unfortunately, when you take a Thunderhammer on the Bulwark class, you do lose the option to animation cancel entirely. So having those block charges have an easier time with Aftershocks and staggering enemies is pretty useful. Now, for the perk tree here, I do start off with the perk Perpetual Strength first, moving here into the perk Heavy... Wait, what? I can explain that better. I can explain that much better. Hey guys, first Guardsman here, and I'll be talking about a Thunderhammer Bulwark build for Space Marine 2 patch 13. Now, we will be using the new secondary carbine on this build on top of the block Thunderhammer, mainly because I think that the block Thunderhammer is the best Thunderhammer option on Bulwark, since this class really benefits from having a 0 frame startup parry, and the damage here on the block Thunderhammer is much better in the Relic Tier Fencing and Heroic option, and also the staggering effect of double block charges, that really helps you set up your Aftershocks, where the balanced one kind of struggles with that. And also, unfortunately, when you are playing the Bulwark and use the Thunderhammer, you will lose your shield entirely, which means you lose your animation cancel. So having those staggering effects really helps out. Now, for the perk tree here, I do start off with the perk Perpetual Strength first, moving here into the perk Heavy Preparation or Fast Preparation. Aftershock preparation times reduced by 30%. Aftershock is like the most important attack on this weapon besides Ground Slam, so you pretty much always pick this up. The reduction here is very substantial, and the top perk is just not worth taking. Next perk here is Perpetual Strength, over here into the perk Shattering Impact and Seismic Chain. You know, when you're playing operations, you can definitely get off a Seismic Chain even with a 3 speed. It's still a very powerful option to have a double Ground Slam here, because a double Ground Slam, that does allow you to pick up breakpoints you otherwise could not, so definitely pick this up. Next perk here is Perpetual Strength, down here into the perk Aftershock. After hitting an enemy... Oh my god. What was that? Was that even English? After hitting an enemy with Aftershock, you'll deal 10% more melee damage for 10 seconds. Now, this will apply to the first swing you do in your Aftershock, because the way Aftershock is set up is that you have an initial pommel bring up where you'll do this little slap on the guy's face before you bring down 2 overheads with Aftershock improved. That initial pommel hit will actually count as triggering Aftershock, so way better than it sounds initially, because you are getting this 10% buff for both hits of Aftershock here. Hopefully that makes sense. Next perk here is Kill Streak, which sucks, but does take us into the God tier perk, which is Aftershock improved. Aftershock gains an additional smash. You pretty much always pick this up. 2 Aftershock smashes with a block Thunderhammer is incredible in this game, because you are able to get both of your block charges off and then stagger them into both smashes for bonus damage. A really strong option. Definitely pick this up. And the final perks here are Minora Slayer up here into Majora Slayer. And then I take the perk here, Dead End. Pommel Smash deals 50% more damage, because I'm also taking the perk in this tree, Concussive Force, for more Pommel Smash damage later. Now, for the secondary option, I do take the Bolt Carbine one-handed option. This one is okay. I've seen some people say this one is shit. It's not god-awful, guys. The contested health recovery here is really strong against Chaos and Tyranids, and CHP management on Bulwark and Assault, that's a pretty top-tier option for them, and for that reason, I do like the Bolt Carbine on the, fuck. Whatever. This new weekly sucks, dude? Yeah, it does, bro. My after. Okay. The contested health recovery on this gun is actually really strong against both Chaos and Tyranids, which is a pretty top tier option. Okay. The contested health recovery is actually pretty strong on this gun on both these Tyranid. Oh shit. The contested health recovery is actually pretty strong on both Tyranids and Chaos for this gun, which does make it a pretty good option for the Bulwark and Assault, because usually you want their secondary to recover your HP, and being able to recover HP pretty fast on this one, that is pretty good for you. Though I will say it does struggle in damage and ammo economy. So the variant I'm choosing here today is the magazine capacity and reserve option, and I take the perk tree like this, starting off with the perk increased capacity, extended magazine, and then we go through here into the perk fast reload, leaving fire, into the perk here retaliation for 25% more damage on a perfect dodge for 10 seconds, and then I grab the perk tactical precision, into the final perks here gunstrike reload, and of course elite hunter for a 25% buff on a melee execute or melee kill for 10 seconds. So pretty good overall here. I would say the top tree with like these 4 perks kind of sucks, so you pretty much never go down this tree, but for the bottom here, this is like the best setup, and that's pretty much all there is for the secondary. Now for our perk tree, I do take the perk here, intimidating aura first, a perfect time parry. Oh my god, can I English? Can I enunciate today? A perfectly timed parry, a perfect, I can't do it, guys, I'm dying. That's it, dude. Sometimes I just can't enunciate. No English today, sure, not for you, I know. My voice is just tired, I think. Okay. You got this, huh? We should. We should definitely have it. Now for the perk tree, I do start off with the perk here, Intimidating Aura first. A perfect time parry deals area effect damage in a 5-meter radius. The cooldown is 5 seconds. When you are taking a block hammer, you pretty much always want this perk, because there are points in time where you simply will not be able to get off aftershocks or ground slams, and this perk will pick up a free execute for you and do free damage to the boss. So a really good option for like any build really, but especially a block thunder hammer. I would say this perk damn near carries this weapon at times. Next perk here is Scramble Targeting. If you are surrounded by 5 or more enemies, you will take 25% less damage from ranged attacks. Moving here into the perk Steel Within. When your health is less than 50%, you will take 30% less health damage. This perk is incredible. I talk about this one all the time, that with the 30% increase starting HP on a Bulwark class, you become ridiculously tanky with Steel Within. And when you're playing this class, you really want to pick up either this perk here or Conviction, or both maybe, because having at least one will make you substantially tankier, and without these, you're actually pretty squishy by comparison. Next perk here is Focus Restoration. Every 30 seconds, all team members automatically restore 1 armor segment. This perk is incredible. 30-second armor will pretty much damage cap any melee attack in the game, which really helps out in boss fights, because any amount of armor remaining in Space Marine 2 will reduce all incoming melee damage to 0 even from bosses, which I talk about all the time because armor is that strong of an effect at stopping melee damage. Next perk here is Purity of Purpose. The banner deals damage over time to enemies with zero effect. This perk is just a free shock nade on your banner, a really powerful option. The perk down here, Rapid Regeneration, is not very strong at all. This cuts your banner duration in half, and also since the armor that you get back from a banner already damage caps against melee attacks anyways, you're really only getting like a range damage reduction here from the 300% bonus, which is pretty nice in some situations, but for like 99% of melee combat in Space Marine 2, just the standard banner will be enough, so Purity of Purpose is much better. Next perk here is Concussive Force. Shield Bash deals 200% more damage, Shield Rush deals 100% more damage, and the Thunder Hammer Pommel Smash deals 100% more damage and deals AoE damage in a 7-meter radius. The cooldown is 5 seconds. This is pretty nice for picking up some free kills or just like wiping out Minoras. Pommel Smash is just your lunging attack on the Thunder Hammer, so really easy to pull off, and you can also simultaneously trigger this effect here with your no knockback perk on Merciless Resolve. This one says that you get a 15% melee damage increase after a Thunderhammer Pommel Smash, and you get no knockback for 10 seconds. So having no knockback on this build is super nice. And now for the signature perk tree, I did take the perk Armored Advance, mainly for some redundancy here, because this just gives you no knockback while you have armor remaining, and though you may not want to take this if you take this perk instead, you could just take both, because sometimes this one won't trigger, and the other perks here aren't that strong anyways. But if you just want to take Armored Advance and skip this for whatever reason, take like Rejuvenating Effect, you could definitely do that, or alternatively, you could pick up Defensive Mastery or the perk up here, Mercy Countermeasure, and that is up to you. Now, for the Prestige perk options, I do take the perk here, Resilience First, Medicate Sims restore 40% more HP, moving here into the perk Overcharge, held in charge attack damage increases by 20%. I mean, you take this all the time on like literally every Bulwark build ever, but especially on a Thunderhammer build, because you want the Aftershock damage here, and this buffs that up. Next perk here is Powerful Shot, and the final perk is Masterful Defense, though I will say you can swap this one out. I just don't have the requisition point for this, and at the moment, I would probably say pick up Emboldened Stand, or whichever one is the... Here. We're going to talk about the Prestige perks again, and we're going to buy the Prestige perks so we can actually show them, because we're fucking poor. We can't buy the Prestige perks. We're goddamn broke. It's okay. Now we're not. The Emperor provides. It's okay. The Emperor indeed provides, chat. It's a shame that week is on the worst max. I enjoy double Charmies. Yeah. Okay. Because you want, I know which one you want here. Now for the Prestige perk selection, I do take the perk Resilience First, Medicate Sims restore 40% more HP, moving here to the perk Overcharge, held in charge attack damage increases by 20%. You know, we're taking a Thunderhammer, and this perk is a 20% multiplicative melee damage buff to your heaviest hitting attacks, and on the Thunderhammer, the only attacks you really ever use anyways are your Ground Slam and Aftershock for like major damage, and this will buff that up, so definitely grab this one. Next perk here is Powerful Shot for range damage increase of 20%, and the final perk is Standard Bearer. When Chapter Banner activates, you become invulnerable to damage for 2 seconds. This is actually pretty good on the Thunderhammer, because basically you can plant down your banner, you will be invulnerable to damage and knockback for 2 seconds, which will allow you to do things like charge up a full Aftershock pretty easily in that banner area without getting knocked over. So a really good option for a Thunderhammer, and also this perk here does nothing for us on this build, and Emboldened Stand is pretty shit, and Auxiliary Reload is good, but we're just taking the perk Resilience instead today. And that's pretty much all there is for this build, guys. The Thunderhammer block variant is pretty damn fun. The Space Wolves outfit looks pretty damn cool these days with the Head Taker helmet, and the Bolt Carbine one-handed may not be the strongest secondary in the game, but it's still pretty good for operations and hard strats, and hopefully this build guide helped you. And if you like content like this, subscribe for more, and as always, thank you for watching. Take it easy. Bye. Okay. Hopefully that explained everything. What's another one I want to do here? You know, speaking of Space Wolves, looking at a Wolf Scouts kill team here, it really makes me want Vanguard to have plasma access. Maybe one day they'll do that. Maybe one day they will. I kind of doubt it, though. I do low-key doubt we will ever get that. Okay. Do I even have my Thunderhammer run on this anymore? I don't even know. Do I? Maybe I do. Okay, we did it on Disruption. Okay. Whatever, good enough then. What's the build we should do instead then, chat? Heavy. Not heavy. Heavy bolter, maybe tack. Tack heavy bolter. Heavy bolt rifle. This White Scar's chainsword, guys. This shit is peak. Okay. Let's do the improved Malem Kato build, guys. Battle focus, priority targeting, aligned aim, Emperor's Judgment, balanced distribution. Yeah, height and vigor. This perk's broken right now, tragically. Now, you have the luxury of just taking this fucking pistol if you want, because you don't really give a shit, but, does Malem Kato even have an, I think he does. I don't think he has the, I mean, he's just a first company guy, ain't he? Is Malem Kato second company or first company? I'm pretty sure he's second, or he must be second, right? Malem Kato. This one. So this guy has like one first company shoulder, and then one of them's not, which is kind of odd. Kind of weird. This one's on the laurels, but it's actually a better helmet looking. So this one, the Raven Guard champion, actually looks way more like Malem Kato, but this one has the laurels, which means it's mandatory. It's unfortunately mandatory to take this one. We march for McCrog. Crack and penetrator rounds. We could take steady aim as well and just have like the most ridiculous hip fire ever. Like your hip fire is genuinely a fucking laser beam with this, okay? Watch this shit, chat. Get ready. You're about to be flabbergasted, chat. He's a first company veteran. Hey, look at this. It's literally just a fucking like mile away where shitting this guy from. What even is this, dude? I'm telling you, your shit is like, this is the accuracy of dispensed upon Malum Kato. I'm telling you, like,
Disgusting tyrannid scum.
he's him, dude. This a rerun? No. Look at this shit.
Changing my
Lore accurate hip fire, dude. That's what I'm saying. You can also do that on the sniper class. You can do that too. He's a first company veteran, so he should have both white markings. He should have them, but he doesn't usually. We're putting the... They didn't give him like a proper Crux Terminalis, I don't think, so we're just gonna put on the Black Templar one. We make do what we have. See? Look at that. That looks pretty good. Now, so home precision plus that perk equals pew pew. And cleaving fire, this will also make it so enemies get staggered at their block stance. It's kind of nice sometimes, but like, you don't care too much about that because you have a fucking White Scars chainsword. Now, you guys want to hear the levels of brain rot that I've been exposed to today? So I posted a White Scars chainsword guide this morning, right? And I was talking about, I showed people the combo skip, and somebody said, let me read the fucking comment. This is not to throw shade at this person. Actually, I think I already called it brain rot. This person said, I fundamentally disagree you need the combo skip on this weapon. Does it help? Sure. Is it necessary? No. I tried it both ways. I found my damage not drastically increased by doing the combo skip. I'm like, it's not even a question of like, what you think is better. It's just math. It's literally just math. The math says that the combo skip allows you to one-shot enemies in a single combo. The math does not say you can one-shot them without the combo skip. It is that simple. It's not a disagreement. I mean, you could. I guess you could say it's. I guess you could disagree that it's necessary. Okay, that's fair. I think since they did say that, but as far as like the $5 voice pack and Cape People Strike Again, I'm like, as far as the timing for this combo skip, it's incredibly easy, guys. It is incredibly easy to do this, but I don't know. I know Malum Chaos usually wear any wear things like this, but we're giving him one today. The $5 voice pack DLC people. That combo got upvotes too, which I'm like, dude, like how this is like the easiest combo skip ever in a game. And there was another comment saying it's not actually an animation skip, it's a combo skip. I'm like, that's what it's called, that's what we called it. What are we even doing anymore? Like, what? Okay. Anyways, I digress. It's time to play the game. I'm gonna take a normal bolt pistol for this too, I think. I actually quite like this one, so. That's what we do. Ever hear about this combo skip with the Dark Angels pack drop? The tech is just now clicking. It's pretty easy. I have now made 3 separate guides on that fucking combo skip because people keep needing to learn it. It's like... Imagine I'm actually FTG. I mean, sometimes people are correct and they correct me on things. I don't know everything about Space Marine 2. I don't think any single player in Space Marine 2 knows literally everything about Space Marine 2, but... Of all the things that I'm actually you on, the combo skip? Like, what the fuck are we doing, guys? Like, come on. Come on. Stop, I think you know literally everything. No, I do not. I do not know literally everything in Space Marine 2. Maybe one day, if they never stop. Maybe like one day after the final patch, if they never stop patching it, I'll know everything, but not now. Okay, anyways. Okay, actually, can we do... Hey guys, first Guardsman here, and I'll be talking about a Bolt Carbine Malum Kato build for the Tactical class in Space Marine 2 Patch 13 using the brand new White Scars Chainsword. Now, this build is a hip-fire machine. You have a staggering amount of damage and accuracy on the hip-fire of this thing. You will chew through hordes of crack penetrator rounds, you will do tremendous melee damage with heightened vigor, and your battle focus will make that even stronger. So today, we're going to be building around all of that and making a truly unkillable Bolt Carbine machine. So first up, we take the ammo capacity magazine version of the Bolt Carbine here, mainly because the automatic Bolt Carbine is very ammo efficient, and you don't actually have to worry about the accuracy at all, because with the perk over here, Home Precision, that decreases the... Fuck. We'll do it again. Hey guys, first Guardsman here, and I'll be talking about a tactical Malum... Hey guys, first Guardsman here, and I'll be talking about a tactical Malum Kato build for Space Marine 2 Patch 13 using the Bolt Carbine and the brand new White Scars Chainsword. Now, this build is combining Horde Clear with things like Crack and Penetrator rounds with massive melee damage off of Heightened Vigor and Battle Focus, so today I'll be building around all of that to kind of just shred through hordes and have an easy time with even bosses. So, first up, for the Bolt Carbine here, we do take the magazine capacity ammo reserve option, mainly because this weapon is very ammo efficient, even without perks over here like Emperor's Vengeance, and because of that, you can definitely take the magazine capacity version here and open up some other perk options, and the accuracy loss here does not matter because we do take the perk in the perk tree, which is called Home Precision. Equipped weapons maximum spread decreases by 50% when firing without aiming. When you have this perk, your hip fire basically becomes a laser beam, but if you take this perk and combine this one with the perk over here, Steady Aim, for a further weapon spread and recoil reduction, your hip fire becomes ridiculous. Like, you can just shoot guys from a mile away on your hip fire. It's kind of hilarious, so today I'm going to be using that. Now, for the rest of the perk tree here, we obviously take a Headhunter here and Rapid Health, moving here into the perk Divine Might, Headhunter and Headhunter for a 20% damage buff on the headshot. Then I go down here to Extended Magazine, Divine Might again, and then we pick up the perk here, Cleaving Fire. Shots will penetrate enemy block stances, dealing 25% of the usual damage. This is pretty nice to like pick up some breakpoints or like, you know, get an execute you otherwise wouldn't be able to. It can also make it so the Sword Warriors will be staggered occasionally, so pretty good for that. And this also takes us into the next perk here, which is Adamant Hunter. When your health is below 30%, headshots will deal 25% more damage. This perk is a very strong headshot damage buff. I'll just say this, that when you're below 30% HP on tactical, that's a pretty dangerous spot to be, but on this weapon, your horde clear is very high with the crack and penetrator rounds, and because of that, triggering rapid health is actually pretty easy, so you won't be down there for that long. Next perk here is Perpetual Precision for even better spread, and the final perk is Recoupment. Killing a Majoris or higher enemy with a headshot with this weapon restores an armor segment. The cooldown is 15 seconds. Getting armor restoration on a headshot with this weapon is super nice for a quality of life. You can pretty much just like go around Majoris and just blast their brains open even when they're in the execute stance and just get your armor back over and over. A really fun perk combo and like makes your gameplay way safer, so I do prefer it over here. And that's pretty much all there is for the bolt carbine. Now for the secondary option, I do take the firepower bolt pistol because this gun is just pretty strong. The gun strike damage is pretty good, the CHP recovery is pretty strong, and the headshot damage is decent. Now for the perk tree, I do go down the top row predominantly, starting off with the perk here, Perpetual Precision, moving here to the perk Headhunter, gun strike reload, increase capacity, and pick up Headhunter again, into the most important perk here, which is Elite Hunter. After killing a Majoris or higher enemy with a melee weapon, headshots will deal 50% more damage for 10 seconds. You can trigger this perk off of a melee execute, not just a melee kill, but if you swap off your gun or you don't have your secondary equipped when you trigger this perk effect, you either not actually trigger it at all or lose the effect entirely, so just keep that in mind. Next perk here is Headhunter, down here into the perk Extend Magazine, and the final perk is Divine Might, and that's pretty much all there is for the secondary here. Now, for the White Scar's Chainsword, this is the brand new, like, cream, what do I call it? For the white... This is the brand new heroic weapon to Space Marine 2 Patch 13, and in my opinion, this is currently the best chainsword in the entire game. You have the perk effect down here called Fury of Chigoris. Adrenaline Surge stacks are increased to 3. The third stack is a higher damage bonus, but the bonus for the second stack is reduced. So basically, a normal block weapon will have a 30% damage increase for 2.2 seconds after an attack on the first Adrenaline Surge stack. Then that goes up to 90 on a standard one, but on this one it goes to 70, and then it goes to like 150, and the total damage buff for this comes out to like 1.52, which is pretty nice. And also the final Adrenaline Surge stack, that one will have a lingering effect for 4 seconds instead of like 2.2, so it's even better than it sounds initially. Now, for the perk tree on this, I do start off with the perk here, Perpetual Strength, and going here into the perk Swift Recovery. Then we grab the perk over here, Perpetual Strength, and Perpetual Strength again into the perk here, Reverberating Impact. Now, the Stomp AoE radius increase here is very nice at the combo skip with the full throttle because you can actually use your Stomp before you run out of the bonus damage from these perk effects here of the Adrenaline Surge stacks because your weapon is so damn fast, so a really good option for that. Next perk here is Combined Onslaught, down here to the perk Heavy Onslaught, and then I pick up the perk Full Throttle for the combo skip, and the final perks here are Minoris Slayer and Extremis Slayer, so we can actually one-shot the Extremis in the game. And I do have a full guide on this weapon as well if you're curious about that. And that's pretty much all there is for the weapon setup here. Okay. Let me just double check that I said the math right on that, because I don't want to mislead people. Yeah, it's 150. It's 1.52 is what it comes out to as a damage bonus. Okay. Just checking. Just checking. Checking. I've seen people try to tell me this chainsword sucks, dude. Those players must all suck. Every last one of them, because like this is the best chainsword in the game right now. It's not like this for this one, but like this one actually comes out to the same damage as this one. It's just way faster and has way more utility. It's just good. This is an S tier chainsword. This is strictly better than like some of the relic tier options you have right now. This is faster in your balance tier option, okay? And the damage goes up to this one. Those players must suck. Correct. Okay. Yeah, I don't know how the fuck you possibly say that the new chainsword's bad, dude. That's actually crazy. Okay. The people complain it must be found like it must be just spamming ugly ass combos or just spamming. Yeah, I don't. It's a really good weapon. It's the best chainsword in the game. This is an S tier weapon. Both of the Argent Edge, Power Gladius, and fucking like White Scar's Chainsword, they're all S tier weapons, okay? This one shots bosses on tack. This one is the best defensive fencing weapon in the entire game. This is the best block chainsword in like the entire game. They're all just the best. I just suck at block weapons. I try my best FTG. Hey, there's no problem. Like, listen, player's skill doesn't actually matter that much. It's only obnoxious when like there's mathematical fact about how much damage certain things do in a game, and you have people that have no fucking clue what they're talking about saying, "Oh, this weapon actually sucks," and like, you know what the best response to that usually is? Just like post gameplay. Because you'll know in 2 seconds if somebody's worth listening to if they just post their gameplay. Or either, alternatively, they can post the numbers because game knowledge is not equivalent with game skill. That's another thing. So you can have game knowledge and suck ass at the actual mechanics in a game. That being said, the people that say this one sucks have neither, so most likely. Fencing or instant death, yeah, pretty much. The new chainsword's a strict upgrade, true. It is fucking incredible. It is real good, chat. We like that shit. I have knowledge and no skill. You have some knowledge and no skill. Froggy. Okay. Let us do this next. Now, for the perk tree setup on this tactical build here, we do take the perk crack and penetrate rounds first. Bull weapons penetrate one more enemy, and non-headshot damage increased by 50%. This turns your bolt carbine into like a Minora shredder. It doesn't matter if it's like Hormigons, Zangors, Termagants, you name it. They all die, you blow them apart, and it's kind of ridiculous how good of a horde clear weapon this actually is with this perk. Next perk here is Heightened Vigor. After a perfect time parry, block, or dodge, you will deal 10% more melee and gun strike damage, do not lose control from heavy hits, and cannot be knocked back for 10 seconds. Having no knockback on the White Scar's Chainsword is very valuable to allow you to actually combo certain enemies, especially things like melee Terminators, because a melee Terminator in this game will not respond to the first like explosion of your block for whatever reason. You actually have to get like 2 attacks on them, and sometimes they will stagger you out of that, so having no knockback, that definitely helps out. Next perk here is Steady Aim. Weapon spread recoil reduced by 20%, and range damage against terminus level enemies is increased by 15%. This just makes your hip fire a laser beam. Now, if you want to pick up Emperor's Judgment, you definitely can. Or if you want Emperor's Vengeance for like full ammo economy, you can definitely do that too. I'm just taking this one today for boss damage and that hip fire laser beam. Next perk here is Aligned Aim for a 15% range damage buff, and then we go here into the perk Priority Targeting, into the perk Battle Focus for a perfect time block or parry, giving us an Auspex scan mark, and then I pick up the perk Expert Timing. And now, you might be wondering, why are we not taking like Concentrated Fire and Vital Data? You can definitely do that, like it's not a bad choice, but today, I just kind of want to put down my Auspex on a guy and not have to worry about them leaving the area, and for that, this perk combo is better. Now, the final perk here is Radiant Impact. A melee finisher additionally deals significant AoE damage in a 10-meter radius. A melee finisher additionally deals significant AoE damage in a 10-meter radius. The cooldown is 90 seconds. Now, unfortunately, in patch 13.1, this perk is bugged. That may not be the future case in like whatever you're watching this video or something, but For now, it is bugged, but I would still take this perk over that. But because it's bugged, I will be taking Marked for Death on this build because Signal Jammer sucks more, and Marked for Death is not good. It's just better than a perk that's non-functional. Now, for the Prestige perk options, we take Acuity first for headshot damage. Skilled Supplier for Ammo Reserve increases by 15%, and I pick up Resilience for 40% more HP on stims. And the final perk is Fortitude. Health increases by 15%. And that's pretty much all there is for this build, guys. You know, if you want to take the perk down here, Transhuman Physiology, for 30% more contested health from range recovery, this perk makes it very hard to die with a Bull Carbine, but the CHP regen on a Bull Carbine is already so high that you don't really need that, but if you're a newer player, it can definitely help. I just want to make sure you're aware of that. And that is all there is for the Malum Kato build, guys. Hopefully this build guide helped you. If you like content like this, subscribe for more. If you want me live to ask me questions about the game or just come hang out, you can find me here on YouTube or on Twitch with a link in the video description. I'll also have a link to my community Discord. And as always, thank you for watching. Take it easy. Bye. Radiating Impact still works, just no animation. I've found it was just not working in my game. I found it was just not working. Hey, I'm new. Is this Malum Kato drip? It certainly is. And we're taking it straight to Purgation, dude. Malum Kato rips through Purgation, dude. That's what we call it. God bless him. We're gonna do it on a hard strat, too. And get fucked up. Where's my tsunami? Coordinated calls, we could take this with Scavenger too, just because. So since we're taking this with, we'll take deep pockets on this one. Just so we don't run out of ammo. We actually had some fun, because otherwise you run out of ammo really fast. You won't run out of ammo like a normal one, but in hard strats, when you take like coordinated calls and all this, you're gonna run into some ammo economy problems, and for that reason, it is more fun to not have to worry about that. I'll make sure there's a caveat on that, but... How far can Malum Kato go? How far can he go, chat? The update, the Malum Kato build is actually better now with the new chainsword. Guys, a new chainsword's peak.
We have lost contact with Mechanicus facility in the Kadaku swamps. Nozic's research is still inside. Long-range Auspex reveals a significant Tyranid presence converging on the site. Viridian, your objective is to investigate, purge the Xenos, and reclaim the facility.
Okay.
Xenos thrive in such places. Let us show them that notes are ready.
Alright, so we're in game with the Malum Kato build. Now we are in a hard strat true solo. So we have Summoner, Deep Pockets, Coordinated Calls, and Tsunami. Now we did double our ammo reserves here, mainly because when you have things like Summoner, Coordinated Calls, and Tsunami active, you are far more likely to run out of ammo in like a normal gameplay for Absolute. So that's kind of like a trade-off we wanted to make there, or at least like a positive modifier, so we can actually play the mission and not just run out of ammo every 5 seconds. Okay. There we go.
A mind lost wholly to unhallowed worship. Silence that beast's call for its foul brethren!
He's built different. Oh shit. I just realized. I guess we'll keep on rating impact. If it's actually working, I'll keep it on. The chainsaw is your least favorite melee weapon? I blame you. Actually, I do kind of. It's not that bad now. They brought back the Artificer chainsaws at heroic because it was such a good weapon back then, back in the day. We have the wrong voice on though. What's the best voice from Malum Kato?
We fought for quarters.
Artistry is accurate.
Deployed.
Artistry is accuracy under pressure.
Do a sniper voice. This customization update, like I gotta say, Purgation guys, way better than the launch of Tech Marine was. There wasn't a lot of new stuff to do in Tech Marine, it felt, besides Tech Marine, obviously, but for me, Tech Marine had been out. I already played probably like 100 hours of Tech Marine in the PTS before they even shut it off. So I had my fill of Tech Marine before it even came out. And then I played another like 300 hours of Tech Marine during that Drops campaign. So to say I was a bit tired of the Tech Marine, perhaps a bit understatement. A bit of an understatement.
We have lost contact with the Mechanicus facility in the Kadaku Swamp.
I've tried not doing that. No. Have you tried not hanging out my chat all day?
In such places.
Didn't think so.
Let us show them that no terrain grounds sanctuary.
Wait, what was that? Is that a mod doesn't let you use the default class voices? No, it's just in the game, bro. I'm starting to wonder if some of you guys actually play this game, or if you just watch me play it, because how did you not see that feature?
It made the mistake of being in my sights. A heretic vanguard and spy. Rearm, perhaps they seek to choke our rivers with their dead. Abomination terminated. Their call has been heard. Apply additional pressure. Eliminate that Cycle spearman.
Blood Angels for Aura.
To put faith in madness is to seek reality.
Look at our laser beam hit fire. Oh, yes.
Second wave headed toward us.
You know, chat, this might actually be pretty difficult to do.
Failure was the only outcome. Reloading.
Black Templar voice, maybe? I don't know if that would fit in Malum Kato. Now, I'm not gonna lie, this is not the best setup for Chaos ever, because what you would want against Chaos is probably like either Transhuman Physiology, maybe. Okay, yeah, there's Radiant Impact, so it still works. Didn't work on my Heart Strap, but it worked before it, but it's working here now.
Wipe it out. Changing magazine. Traitors and marks of opposition. It is a mercy to end its existence. Not an tyranny in my sight. Inserting fresh magazine. Synaptic
Look
cell.
at that. This is where we shred through these guys. Now, if people are watching, you're wondering why my ammo capacity is so high. It's because we're playing on a hard strategy, so Summoner, Deep Pockets, Coordinated Calls, and Tsunami, and because of that, we all run out of ammo significantly faster than normal. Somebody put on deep pockets just to kind of even it out. We can actually have fun, you know. So a radiating impact is working right now. It's just that there's no animation for it at the moment. They broke that in patch 12.1.
Field full of heretic corpses is our reward. Savor it.
Brothers, move! The water saps us.
Alien fireball.
Random.
We have elixir. Pernicious one at that.
Brothers, move!
Yeah, it worked that time. We also have all the battle focus here.
Inserting fresh magazine. Remain on guard. Show us over approaching. Up that door before it calls for reinforcements. We don't
Brothers, move! The water saps us.
There we go. I mean, we don't really need the Pyro Blaster Cancer Grenade there. Tactical stands up to the new chain sword. You're not wrong, Woodrow. He is amazing.
Watch your footing.
I mean, he was already an S tier class.
executing countermeasures.
Brothers, move! The water saps us.
This is where Emperor's Judgment would help out more than Steady Aim, where you have way more reload. Like, you'll reload every finisher, which is nice.
The water's attack, brothers.
Another heretic.
Brothers, move! The water saps us.
Target that monstrosity.
This chain sword is peak.
This foul creature pesters us no more. Changing magazine.
Now we fight unburdened.
Hostile freedom isolated our foe from its allies. Scions of treachery fall like blighted fruit. Rearming. Terminator on the field. Our adversaries are keen to lose again. Additional enemy forces are incoming. True battle power unleashed. Readying this.
We basically have the ammo here, so. Wow. Yeah, maybe that was a little ambitious, not taking Emperor Venus through a true solo hard strat with Tsunami.
Inserting fresh magazine. Enhanced visuals incoming.
Good bit time out.
Changing magazine. Reloading. See the Emperor's light dark. Naught but cast sand encased in iron. The Codex demands it. Readying next volley.
Okay, well, once we have bulk carbine ammo again, we'll be okay. Okay, well, maybe not. Am I cooked?
In our sector. Changing magazine. Reloading. We have such. Terminator spotted.
Maybe like a parade in here or something? No. There's always like an ammo red section right over. Oh, actually, ooh,
Precisely
We're back.
what we needed.
so bad.
The army. They should have never turned on their brothers. Another heretic dies glimpsing the truth. Their dark gods are but lies. Escort that demon caller to the grave. skeleton possessed by despair and fear. Nothing more. Inserting fresh magazine. Activating war gear. Sorcerer's deceitful tongue silenced. Reloading. My spirit grapples with corruption. Out of ammunition.
Alright, where's out now? Awesome. And he just had to do like the worst teleportation combo on me ever. For actually, so this is an ammo wrap portion. Oh, here we go. Okay, we're back.
All you can carry. Reloading.
He counts a headshot. Lost a bit of HP there, kind of sucks, but.
Shall prevail over the ruinous powers.
Okay, well, that could have gone better. Definitely. Could have gone worse.
Increasing response severity. We cannot back them.
Whatever the heretics desire inside this facility, we shall deny them.
Okay, well, we don't have a lot of HP, but we do have rapid health, so we'll get all of our HP back from this. If you find a box here, though, that will give us a stim, almost guaranteed.
We hold here. The Xenos will find only our resolve.
Pretty sure it only counts when they're actually up, though. Okay, this is actually the Malin KO experience right here.
Changing magazine.
Oh, that's... Oh, no, he pushed me to the gun strike! Dude, I hate the hip fire and the hip fire and gunstrike key are perma stuck to each other in the game. Whatever.
Fester and rot. Xenos abomination.
Let's just trigger some rapid health perks.
Hellspawn. Wipe it out. The horror has been purged.
Entry clear. The Thousand Sons will regret leading us here.
All that stim up there, so I'm gonna go back for it.
We must enter, brothers.
Tyranny's home. I retract it. Munitions here. Objective on the upper pile.
All right.
Turncoats makes for a glorious day.
The Cadian garrison stood against the
Purgation is
traitors
such a good map to showcase a build
here.
on,
No defenders remain.
because you get to fight both the factions. Pretty nice.
Viridian, I have
Okay, let's
received your
see.
auspex readings. Your new orders are to advance to the Archmago's data
So we're up a
vault
stim.
and purge any remaining data, sealed
Alright,
or
it's kind of a rough
otherwise.
spot to fight
The
this guy.
traitors cannot recover even a fragment. Denied 1,000 suns everything. We will see it done, Captain.
I want to fight him out there, probably.
Down. Inserting fresh magazine. I see a sorcerer trifling with foul chaos magic. Rearming. Changing magazine. See the Emperor's dark. Tossing frag grenade. Inserting fresh magazine. Another heretic dies glimpsing the truth. Their dark gods are but lies. Reloading. Executing countermeasures. Stabbing.
Alright, we have Edmund Hunter up right now. I get rid of these sorcerers, that'd be nice.
Back to your demonic masters. The Imperium shall prevail over the ruinous powers. Reloading. a violent end.
A deceptively long mission. Well, we are on a hard strat, with a lot of stuff on it, so
See the Emperor's light.
I'm gonna say.
dark devoted. Changing magazine.
Okay.
The
Lovely.
Codex demands it. Inserting fresh magazine. Precisely what we needed. The heretics fight no more.
I don't even know where the Guardian relics are in this map, but I feel like this would be where I put one. Oh, was it Dev? Oh, they put something here, so I knew it. Those are the servo skulls. Okay, I don't really have an easy answer to that.
Dark magic cannot save that sorcerer. Perhaps they seek to choke our rivers with their dead.
Pretty sure.
See the Emperor's light, dark. Trouble thinking, seeing straight. Reloading. Changing magazine.
Guardian relic? No.
Our orders are clear. Advance.
They shall claim nothing from this place.
Take all you can carry. Rearming.
Warning. The data vault remains sealed. Power supply to the colony is insufficient. This is long-range data. Restoration to awakening.
Spread out and find the faulty machine runners.
Commencing all-spec scan. Another heretic dies glimpsing the truth. Their dark gods are alive. Readying next volley.
The generator must be found. Generator located.
Who cometh? That's a flamer. Okay, you won't actually fire just yet.
Power restored. The generator must be found. fighter must be found.
How could one think the Scarab's battle power unleashed? Foul pestilence bites me.
Oh, that sucks. I did not mean to shoot that with a pistol. I meant to shoot with my bolt carbine. I had the wrong gun out. That fucking sucks. I ain't doing that again. The harsh threat. I shot the wrong gun. I got bonked by the laser beam, stunned by the laser beam into a backstab with a Rubik Marine. Well, we could use our sim there, but we would have been fine if that not happened. Okay. Wonderful. Tigers are a huge risk of becoming spawn. That is true. They certainly are. They are certainly a large risk of becoming spawn. We're just gonna do that. On a normal fucking off. I was doing that fight. We prove the power of this build against chaos. We can just go to fight. We can just run decaf, right? Like that's allowed now. I can just play reclamation, right? I don't have to do that again. We killed 2 bosses like no ammo. I say that proves the point fairly well. In my humble opinion. I'd say that does it pretty well, chat.
Lieutenant Titus predicts the Tyranid's Hive Tyrant is leading a swarm along a corridor. Assist in the defense of the bridge until you confirm that the Xenos Overlord has entered the kill zone. Then trigger the detonation.
Yes, Captain. Consider the Synapse leader eliminated.
We're gonna tower shift, Mr. Guardsman. This is VOD. We did a 6-hour stream this morning. We did do that.
Delta Wave box check. Viridian en route. Terrassa is on site, Lieutenant. Acknowledged. Proceeding to relay. Maintain box reports. Delta clears out.
Tyrannies have no life for tactics. Tyrannies whirling. Changing magazine.
Stratagem when? We just did a stratagem. Just did one. We actually got past the hardest part too. Unfortunate. Ow.
Synaptic servant slaughtered.
All fucking bramble spam. God, it's that time of year, guys, where it is summer and this game turns my fucking room into an oven.
Watch out for Ravener tunnel. The galaxy is a better place for there being one less Ravener. Focus fire on the Tyranid rapids. Warline spotted.
Our brothers in arms need our help. Let us hurry.
Final boss with $5 super chat for all the hard work. Thank you, brother. And thank you, Vortex Games, for joining the Imperial Guard.
Readying next volley.
Appreciate that.
Fester and rot. Xenos abomination. Wave headed for water. Rearming.
Alright. Is this build using good for Siege FCG? I wouldn't say this one's good for Siege, no. I would not say that at all. I mean, I wouldn't take anything ultra related, but like in Siege mode, you want grenade launcher. Like that's realities. You mostly want grenade launcher. Rogue heavy plasma can also work there, but a standard bolter in Siege, like you'll do fine on like the lower waves, but or normal, it's just
Their numbers are no match for our
things will start to get a little dicey.
The Codex demands it.
A little dicey.
Europrobe spotted. Get inside on it. Changing magazine.
Okay, and then he just digs. Okay, cool. I love it. This is another ammo grab portion of this map here. Alright, and then he... Okay. Grab that. There's a radiant path there. It just has no animation right now.
It dug its own grave. Readying next volley. Synaptic servant slaughter. Rearming. Turrets engaged. Changing magazine.
I think they lower the Neurothrope's HP in this game.
Readying next volley.
I was gonna do that. Dude, the Ramnos, man. Chill out, guys.
Fester and rot. Xenos abomination. Out of ammunition. Digger Xenos love crawling, increasing response severity. Filthy burrower eliminated. Tyranids have no vibrant tactics.
Okay, that just sucks. Just not liking that. As there was a dodge opportunity there. That's such an ammo drought. If you get a boss spawn there with no ammo, you're just kind of cooked. Well, not cooked, but that's just an ammo drought section. It's just view the video picture hella small. I mean, it's a mobile stream. Read the title, brother. Let's see this. Like how we had Easter time against the Chaos Hard Strat with Tsunami and coordinated calls that we did at the beginning of Decap. Oh, that's funny.
Lieutenant Titus predicts the Tyranid's Hive Tyrant is leading a swarm along a corridor toward the astropathic relay. We are inserting you near a bridge held by the Imperial Guard that intersects with its path. You will level the whole structure and crush that Xenos monstrosity in the collapse. Visual on drop zone. Setting down. Assist in the defense of the bridge until you confirm that the Xenos Overlord has entered the kill zone. Then trigger the detonation. Yes, Captain. Consider the Synapse leader eliminated.
Did we get cracked on this one? We'll take a break. Okay.
Xenos, come observe. Inserting prisoner.
Delta Wing box check. Viridian reporting. 1 minute from insertion. Telasa is on site, Lieutenant. Acknowledged. Proceeding to relay. Maintain Fox reports. Now the clear's out.
Readying next volley. Frag grenade. Their numbers are no match for our trade. Hostile backup on the way. Reloading. Second wave headed toward us. More hostiles arriving. Adjust as needed. Changing magazine. Synaptic servant slaughter. Inserting fresh magazine. Our adversaries are keen. Focus fire on the tyranny. Their call has been heard. Applying additional pressure.
Earful.
Buckle terrain. Rapid activity. Reloading. Eliminate Xenocide. Ravener destroyed. Fester and rot. Xenos abomination. Changing magazine. Bounce that foe before it calls for reinforcements. Our tactical superiority lets their numbers.
Got the chance for it so big.
Tyrannid Biovore executed.
Alright, please give me ammo.
Precisely
Nice.
what we needed.
Now, I don't know if we're gonna boss spawn up here, so because of that, I'm gonna be a literal careful with my ammunition.
Their numbers are no match for our trade.
Oh shit.
Our brothers in
Inserting fresh magazine. Perhaps they seek to choke our rivers with their dead. Reloading. Tyranids have no mind for tactics.
I'll be real careful with my ammo for season fire non-stop. Yeah, well, there were guys in front of me, okay? Also, I don't think we're gonna get a boss spawn up here.
Changing magazine.
Maybe we will, but let's see.
Synaptic servant slaughtered. Munitions here. Four lines. Rearming. Commencing all strength down. Alien bioform inserting fresh magazine.
Right. This is the only part of decap where it can be an ammo drop back there where you will just not find, like if you waste your ammo at the beginning, the ammo box very rarely spawns over there. So there are a couple areas like that. Purgation has one too. Big map.
Fester and rot. See not abomination. Readying next volley. We cannot backtrack. Battle power unleashed.
Reporting in from the tower, Captain. The Munitorum does not store explosives to Codex Astartes standards. Locate enough to demolish the bridge. Explosives prepared.
Precisely what we needed.
Ready to blow.
That zoanthrope is no more. Changing magazine. Their numbers are no match for our trading. Reloading.
Detonator primed.
Thanks for carrying it on. Don't fix this no more. Tyranids have no life for that. Free army. Readying next volley. Increasing responsibility. Synaptic servants.
Finally, they're dead.
Direct me to where I can place these charges.
Alright, put the shoot my ass. Put the shoot my ass. I mean, you guys can shoot my ass, just not him.
Ready to blow. That is all of them. Bring on the monstrosity. The Hive Tyrant will reach your position shortly.
Did they fix the Tech Marine bug where it turns your range of Inferno Pistol? Yeah, actually, they did fix that. In the patch notes for patch 13. So he can kind of like benefit from Inferno Pistol now entirely, which is pretty cool. What difficulty is this? This is absolute.
Reloading.
So Radiant Impact no longer works? No, it does. It's just invisible. There's no visual effect for it.
Free army. Changing magazine. Objective on the other side. Executing countermeasures.
I've yet to check your tree out in a while, but you're still the best Xenos terrorist in the world. Keep on rocking. Thank you, Steven. I know, I think it's going to take a big update to bring back a lot of favorites. It looks like Tech Marine, I think.
Our target is a Hive Tyrant.
Big old Tech
Kill
Marine.
it, the relay will be secure. That's news. Without armor support to tackle a target that big, we may have to bring down the supply bridge. Our plan requires it. Is this a withdrawal order? Negative. The objective is the Hive Tyrant, not the bridge. Defend this position until the Tyranid command unit is executed.
Understood, my lord. May the Emperor guide our lasguns to your support.
Ready up,
8th, show the Emperor's angels what we are made of. Swarms on the bridge.
Xenos Scarborough pushing from the bridge.
They're stacking up. Get a frag in there.
The Hive Tyrant is on its way, but it is a horde of Xenos between you and it. You have its attention. It is moving to intercept. Apply more pressure.
Do you think they'll add a mode where you can play as Tyranids? Probably not.
Either beast will be in visual range
Probably
shortly.
not. That seems a little outside the scope of this game. But they did make a mode where you play as a Halberd, so maybe that's PvP only.
Inserting fresh magazine. Their numbers are no match for our trade.
How come you're not aiming what I believe is the carbine? Because our hip fire is more accurate than our ADS. On this build, we have like a 70% reduction in spread, so this is our aim normally, to start aiming at hip fire. Like, we're genuinely just a laser beam.
Detonate the charges now.
That's why. Are you on Twitch as well? Yes, sir, always. Yeah, guys on YouTube, go over to Twitch. There are drops right now. I'm vying to aim, might as well, right?
The target is neutralized.
Might as well.
It's not dead. Titus, can you elaborate? The swarm would go feral without their connection to the hive mind, but their focus is still on the relay. Reports confirm the lieutenant's assessment. Enemy cohesion is still in full effect. That beast is not yet dead. Sounds like we have a hunt, brothers. It is over there, brothers, attempting to crawl free.
Alright, let's see what we got here. FTG is taking what is hip fire to another level. This one, that was a pretty diabolical thing that Mila said. What is hip firing? I've ever heard that before. Any game I've ever played. The question I've never seen uttered in the video game, I think. Quite impressive.
Filthy burrower eliminated. Activating Auspex advantage. Zone throat will not be troubling us any. Rearming. Munitions here. Changing magazine.
Why do you play this game as if it's an offline game and there are boatloads of games that are single player and better? I mean, there are boatloads of games that are better than this game in general, so like, why are you playing this game?
Look at it flee.
Why? Because you like it, right?
Pursue and eliminate. We will not have a better opportunity to finish it off.
My issue is I don't think Space Marine 2 has a ton of content that really warrants multiple players. At least not content like it incentivizes you to play a lot.
Tyrannies have no accurate tactics.
FTG, you have a black cape in any class? And no, I really be going for the cape grind at all.
Inserting fresh magazine. The Codex demands it.
I like vultures. Well, maybe I like playing vultures in solo.
Readying next volley.
I will attempt to keep it on the
Box.
Auspex.
Cool.
It dug its own grave. Reloading.
I mean, to get red cloak, I have no clue. I haven't been paying attention. I'm not gonna lie, guys.
Delasa, report. We are after the Xenos Overlord. It cannot run forever. Delasa, you cut out. Repeat. Vox signal negligible. Jamming. Most likely. Do not worry. When the Hive Tyrant is dead, the Lieutenant will know.
Good way headed for order. Synaptic servant slaughtered.
It is going up that wall. Let us try to head it off.
Watch the first episode of Spider-Man War. Looks like it's gonna be fun. I'll probably take a look at it at some point. Here, let's go and kill Hive Tyrant.
Take all you can carry. We cannot backtrack.
We have it now. For the glory of Ultramar!
Inserting fresh magazine.
Prospects engaged.
Rearming.
That is no death spasm. Raw energy readings just shot past fatal levels.
Fester and rot. Not a combination. Inserting fresh magazine. Alien fireball. Ready, activating war gear.
Reset.
Alright, there we go. Perfect. Alright guys, we are gonna call it there for now. Thank you guys for watching. Not on Twitch, we're gonna run the stream for drops, but thank the rest of you for watching. Take it easy, guys. Bye-bye, YouTube chat.